E-learning, confusion is presently going on the teachers of in the future. Second, we'll be starting in the four-quadrant fashion. Learning model, the government of India actually proposed, which is already a tried and tested model, that we were going by the four-quadrant model. The model that first we need to have, suppose it's a topic, the topic is going to so each then tutorial is over, you have to give a further reading, because any no topic in this world can be covered within 10 pages of document and 27 minutes of video. So reading materials you have to provide to the students. Reading material you need to take a divided into units, and units are divided into topics. So this is a hierarchical classification that we call ramification of the course that we need to prepare. Then each topic should be supported by approach, or somebody represented as this also. So it can be termed as program, and this can be termed as course. So depending on your existing infrastructure. So sections can be made up of course or from the ministry, and then you can go for the major project for the social science, arts, and humanities teaching. What I need to clear at the first. But again, suppose all of you are using PowerPoint as a tool for research. You share your PowerPoint slides with your students. E-learning. That means these are open. And we all agree that is not e-learning. So what is that particular term? That is not also classroom-based learning. The way is not e-learning. Only is on learning evaluation, internet courses, but that is not a platform. You need a specific kind of arrangement. That is learning content management system. Some place of your gathering guides to students or delivering over the web media, you better use a platform which is generically termed as learning content management system. There are many, common like Black Canvas, very costly. But here, what I'm going to show you, the same thing you can do, not paying a single buck to anybody. That is this open source learning content management system. Actually, tutor has got the largest user base in the world, trying to develop, show things over the mood. And this is the platform. I can record entire screen can be a part of your kind of teaching. It's not only the mere, but before beginning into those concentrate on one very fast thing. I need to prepare retakes and need to prepare reading materials. Now, these are the typical free materials. You understand? So suppose you slide presentation, you are doing some kind of personalization there. Then against giving your that document should not be online and be under the copyright violation. That particular copy. Another is the copy left. You want to people for larger use, but still, in case of copyright by the governance of the Publishing Act and Copyright Act. So I am now starting with these free materials. Both cover all this thing. The technical part will be covering in the post-lunch session. But let me tell you first that what is open access? What is OER? Open Educational Resources, and different kind of licensing. So these new things now is a must to know by teacher of 21st century. Gone are the days when we will be all dedicated to our core areas of research. So research is another facet of your teaching learning activities. But if you want to become a very good teacher, in that case you need to adopt this kind of technology very fast. So first, this is actually going to change. How many of you have heard this open educational resources? Yeah. What it is actually? Say, slide from or an article available. But OERs are teaching, learning, research resources that reside in the public domain against this Creative Commons license. Free to use, and not only free to use, it's free for reorientation. As I said, you take a slide from the internet, make some kind of personalization and then upload. So still you are under copyright violation. But here, if you are using an OER available against Creative Commons licensing, then you can adapt it as it is. You can adapt it. You can distribute it, you can redistribute it, you can share it freely, entirely under the principles of open access. So there comes the question materials. I need to have a lot of constant lot of materials, go through it, then customize the content, and then we need to prepare your papers. Let me put it in a very simple thing. All of you are. Do they pay you? Sorry, that brings honors to you. When to get clap from the person. No, not at all. We never expect clapping. They will give us a big. What our need for self-esteem is that be considered as important amongst my peers who are working throughout the world, so that I want to be recognized in my field. I want to contribute something. We people are reading, we people are teaching, all comes under the teaching learning environment. So we all consume information, we all read a kind of information so that we can contribute something. And contribution, the only apart from your career progression is that we want recognition from our peers who are working on the same area in different parts of the world. Okay. So on the basis of that, you know, earning your midnight work, 3 to 4 lakhs. Nobody knows. Economics people tell me one particular instance of which do not pay a single buck to procure raw material the year they make 33% profit, which is 33% profit. Not even oil companies. You go through the annual reports of LCBR, constantly they are making 33 to 30%, 37% profit out of our own intellectual. So these are the shocking, hard facts.
One point, sorry to interrupt.
Sure, sir.
Because you said yes, correct. Very high profile, high profited business publication journalist. Who are the purchaser?
We are the purchaser.
We are the purchaser. Why you are purchasing?
We don't have a good journal publishing system.
To purchase, to get that market, the editorial committee or university have to burn midnight oil like anything.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You are talking about
this is
established situation, but
this is the way we are moving actually.
Yes,
this is the way we are moving. Let me give you some kind of statistics because I want to relate this e-learning thing in this theoretical session with the larger perspective. Why we teachers should be inspired. Let me give you some kind of this is one of the benefit to when you talk before a mature audience. Let me come directly to the point, and I will go through this.
This was the argument I think given by the owners of SCI Hub. They were actually trying to make this argument.
That is what a fascinating different kind of history. That is called Gary analysis. That's not mainstream analysis. You see, this is the result, what I'm trying to show you, that 1986 to 2002, I am not a person from economics, I simply do not know why people always take 1986 as the base year. I simply do not know. So don't ask that question. Sir is there. So 1986, if we take as the base year, 2002, journal price increased in the tune of plus 222%. And this report actually research conducted by University of California. You can see the report. Now, how can you know that this is a very high, steep, exorbitant price rise or a moderate kind of thing, or okay, chalta hai thing? It's not that kind of thing. If you see this yellow dotted line, so consumer price index (CPI) during this period it raised in the tune of plus 64%. I explain why journal price raised in the tune of plus 222%. Nobody knows. That is one thing. Now, one Harvard researcher that is available from here conducted the same, took the same statistics, expanded up to 2010. So, journal price increased in the tune of plus 400%. So, still date in your teaching, learning, evaluation process, new information, fastened information, particularly at the university level, 90% of the knowledge actually caters through scientific journal, and that is the situation. So what is happening because of this price rise? Every year you are raising the library budget 400%. Not at all. Library budget all over the world is shrinking because of the misconception that online actually reduce the cost. Actually, it never happened. That online journals are less costly than printed journals. Never happened. So what is happening? How libraries are managing? Every time they are rising the price, libraries are dropping the title. They need to manage with the same budget. To keep the profit margin same, it is happening all over the world. To keep the profit margin same, again publishers are rising price next year. Again libraries are dropping title. So it becomes a vicious cycle. Every year they are rising price, every year libraries are dropping title. We don't have access. We people are writing our paper, our colleagues are editing it, but a third party is basically dominating the field. This is the situation, hard situation in the scholarly communication field. Why I am saying this? Because it has a direct linking with e-learning. And as I talked about that, the entire science business sales in 2014, so it is actually rising every year. The size goes 26.2 billion per annum. So you are burning your midnight oil and they are enjoying. Of which 6.8 billion alone sold to journal market. And you know, the journal market is basically a classic example of oligopoly. 5, 6 major players are dominating the market. If you go to science and technology, it's Elsevier. Come to material science, to biomedical literature, Chapman and Hall. The math and stat, John Wiley. And you see, they have a hidden agreement. Elsevier never published a core journal in mathematics. Similarly, John Wiley never published a core journal in chemistry. So altogether, they divided the whole knowledge gamut into 5, 6 major players. Then, you know what is happening? They are looting us simply. And Elsevier got the 16% share total. And you see what I was talking about, that 2002 to 2016, the profit margin. And there are many shocking facts. I want to prepare you people so that, because when you are supporting e-learning, if you are not philosophically motivated, that is not possible. So open is an attitude. When you are preparing a e-learning material, that must be available in open domain. How to handle the concept, you know, there's different kind of licenses. Why should we do it? That we need to fast. No fast. Enlisted as Renex, and you see their profit constantly from 2000. In fact, it does not actually reflect the global recession at all. Every time you are getting 33%, where is the recession? For them, there is no recession because we are supplying our intellectual labor to them free of cost. And again, we are buying. You see what is happening in India. Suppose I am, as Tirtho said, I am doing some kind of SAM courses and projects. Ministry of HRD is generously supporting me. So I'm doing my research in a publicly funded money. Then the moment I got something good, I tend to publish my paper in a foreign journal because we don't have a good journal publishing system. So my government again buying that journal. So government of India is paying twice for each research. First they are funding researcher, then they are buying the same result what they already funded. So government is supporting open access. That's why e-learning, open access, and open source software is jointly it's a movement. If you concentrate on the single facet, you will be mistaken. So what is happening with this huge lot of money? What you are providing them free? Reed Elsevier, parent company, is investing in arms industry. Every year they conduct arms trade fair in London. It's shocking. Why? You don't believe me. You search internet. All of you have smartphone, other things. Reed Elsevier, arms trade. So what you are giving free of cost, they are investing in. They are providing a bullet bandage principle. They are publishing a journal on injury prevention. Again, at the same time, investing in landmines, which is single most responsible factor for all the 65% of injuries of the world. So first I will sell you a bullet, then you fight amongst yourself, then I will sell you bandage too. That is the bullet bandage principle they are taking. And that's why most of the prestigious groups like BMJ, you just read the last 2 lines of this disclaimer. Every journal publishing house in the biomedical field is now giving this disclaimer. In light of recent revelation regarding the involvement of the giant publisher Reed Elsevier with the arms industry, we want to assure our readers and contributors that our publisher, the BMJ Publishing Group, have no such links. That is the seriousness of the matter. Every other publisher had to give one disclaimer in that